listening to the Unburied Collective, a space for the stories they told us to bury. I'm Navie, and around here we speak the unspeakable. We feel the heavy things, and we pull each other out, one truth at a time. So take a breath. You're not alone anymore. Let's go deep together. I'm not gonna lie, starting this podcast has taken me a hot minute. Not because I don't have anything to say, because I could talk your ear off for as long as you'd let me, but because everything that I want to talk about feels like the things that no one ever told me I'd have to carry. This podcast isn't about being an expert, it's about being honest. And today I want to start with a story that changed me forever. 2.5 years ago, my mom left me. Not with a goodbye, not with a suitcase. She just blocked me from everything. She was the woman who had raised me. She's actually my maternal grandmother, but to me, she was always mom. She used to say that she was the only person who wanted me and that she was all that I had. She always reassured me that she'd never leave, and then one day she's just gone. And it all started with one question. I had been in therapy after a really dark year with my birth mother, who was dying of stage 4 liver failure. I was showing up for her and almost putting my life on pause so that I could be there for her, even though she had left me when I was a baby, and a lot of people didn't really get that. But I wasn't necessarily trying to just save her. I was trying to find pieces of myself in the wreckage that she had left behind. My therapist had introduced me to something called adoption trauma. And he said, if you can figure out when she left, your body might start to make sense of the grief that it's been holding on to. So I called my mom and I just asked her when it happened. When did my birth mother actually leave? I wasn't blaming. I wasn't angry. I just wanted to know. But she heard it as an attack. She got defensive, told me to let it go, said that I was 30 now and a mom myself and that it wasn't about me anymore. And I just told her, I am trying to be a good mom, but if I don't heal from this, I'll bleed all over my son just like everyone else bled all over me. And then that's when she said the words that she can never take back. She said, I don't regret that you were saved, but I really regret that I'm the one who did it. I just froze. My brain just stopped. I don't even really remember what she was saying after that because she kept going. But I just, in the calmest voice, I think I was in shock, but in the calmest voice, I told her, I think I need to get off the phone. And she said, okay. And that was it. No follow-up, no repair, just silence. Later, I found out that she didn't delete Facebook like I had originally thought. I thought that maybe she was trying to avoid or she was overwhelmed. So maybe she just temporarily deleted it. But everyone started sending me screenshots of her profile, and I realized that she didn't delete Facebook, she blocked me. And I knew what that meant because she was always intentional with everything that she did. And in that moment, something inside me shattered. She didn't die, but I still lost her anyway. When I say that moment broke me, I mean it reshaped me. It was like the person that I had been, the strong one, the one who held everything together, the one who tried so hard to be good enough for her, just disappeared. And what was left behind was someone that I didn't even recognize. I started crying about everything, for real, everything. I couldn't hide how I felt anymore. I couldn't pretend that I was fine. And honestly, I hated this version of me at first. I felt weak. I felt messy. I felt like no one would ever understand what I was going through. But if you've ever been there, grieving someone who's still alive, then maybe you know what I mean. Maybe you know what it's like to lose someone and have no one check on you because they don't see the grief. Maybe you've sat in your room crying quietly because everyone else moved on and you're still trying to make sense of how it all shattered. If that's you, I just want to say you're not too sensitive. You are not overreacting. You are grieving a real loss. Just because it wasn't public or clean or wrapped up with a funeral doesn't mean that it didn't wreck you. Something I'm still learning is that it's okay to feel deeply. It's okay to cry, even years later, and it's okay to be soft after being forced to stay strong for so long. One thing that helps me when I feel like I'm drowning again, I place my hand on my chest, I take a slow breath, and I say out loud, "That was real, that hurt, but I'm still here. You're still here too, and you're not alone." This podcast, The Unburied Collective, is for anyone who's ever grieved someone who's still living, for anyone who's been told to let it go when they were just trying to be seen, for the ones who feel like too much and not enough all at the same time. You are not broken. You're just deep. And I made this space for you, for us. I want to thank you so much for listening. If this resonated, please share it. Come back. Stay for a while. There's so much more to say, and I promise to keep telling the truth even when it's hard. If you've got a story you've never told out loud, or you've been carrying something that feels too heavy to hold by yourself, you can send it to me. You don't have to use your name. I'll read it for you anonymously so that you can feel seen, even if you're not ready to be known. This is a space for truth, for softness, for survival. You're not too much. You are not too broken. You're just deep. I'm Navie, and this is only the beginning. Welcome to the Unburied Collective.